It's crazy to believe that it's already the middle of March, but that means NCHC playoffs are here. Welcome to the St. Cloud State Huskies Hockey Weekend Preview. I'm Taylor Budge. Alongside me is Mick Hatten from the St. Cloud Times. Now, Mick, before we dive into any tournament action, let's rewind to last week as the Huskies closed out the regular season out at Colorado College. Not only did they score 14 goals, but their penalty kill, of all things, was really successful this weekend.
Yeah, and that's really what got them going on Saturday. It was a scoreless game. St. Cloud State took a major penalty early on in the second period, gave up a power play goal. You start wondering, okay, which way is this game going to be going? And St. Cloud State ended up getting 3 shorthanded goals in the rest of that penalty kill and ended up with a school record 4 shorthanded goals in the game in a 9-3 win. So it was a good way for St. Cloud State to end the season and maybe give themselves some momentum going into the postseason.
Now, taking a look at the postseason, St. Cloud State earns the 2nd seed. They're taking on 7th seed Western Michigan, a team that they've faced off against 4 times this year, outscoring them 31-8. But you also can't overlook Western Michigan, but they also have kind of been struggling since January 1st.
Right, just one win since in the second half for Western Michigan. A team that 2 years ago actually went on the road and found a way to win a series and get themselves into the pros and Faceoff. But they're struggling right now going into this series. St. Cloud State 11 for 22 on the power play this season against Western Michigan, so that'll be a key for Western if they're going to try and stay in this series, is they're going to have to kill some penalties.
Taking a look at some of the players to watch as well, Griffin Molino, of course, was doing really well against St. Cloud this year. Sheldon Dries as well. What other players are you expecting to make an impact or a name for themselves?
Well, Nolan Laporte's a senior and really one of the leaders on this team. Another guy with 16 points for them this season. Lucas Hafner, their senior goalie, is kind of taken over as the #1 goaltender for them this season. So those guys are kind of some of the keys. One of the things when you look at Western Michigan, just in the differences between the two teams in this series, Western Michigan has 1 guy with 23 points. St. Cloud State's got 9 guys with 23 points or more. So Western's really going to have to find a way to slow down the St. Cloud State offense.
Definitely a spread of offense for the Huskies, but overall, what are the main keys that you think that the Huskies are going to need to advance to the frozen faceoff? Because, like I mentioned, Western Michigan is a team that we've swept this year, but you can't overlook a team that's run by Andy Murray.
Right. I mean, he's an experienced coach, and I know that they've spent a little bit of time down at the University of Minnesota getting used to the bigger rink for this series. So they're going to come in here ready. This is going to be their whole season. So I mean, they're trying to keep their season alive. So St. Cloud's got to kind of squash any hope for them early on. I think they need to get established early on and take away hope early.
Now, being on home ice will definitely help. Puck drop between the Huskies and Broncos is set for 7:37 on Friday and 7:07 on Saturday. This is a best-of-3 series. If a Game 3 is necessary, that game will be played on Sunday at 7:07. Here in St. Cloud, you can catch those games broadcasted by Husky Productions on Charter. Mick, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.